you can do it in the gym, but if you find yourself not being able to throw more punches and it's unlike you, you know you're a punch output guy, but you find yourself inside of the boxing ring and you're getting stuck and your coach is having to tell you, throw more punches. If that's you, then what you're dealing with, it's not about your skill. What you're lacking is being in control over your nervous system. And it's got a hold on you whenever you're trying to throw punches. And you can't figure out the person that's in front of you. Yeah, he may be giving you a little problem, and it may be a little more difficult to figure this person out. But guess what? The guy that you were in training camp with, you were kicking his ass. And the guy that was giving you real work in camp really wasn't that good. All you needed was one more day in the ring with that son of a gun. See, this is what happens when you got the skill, but you haven't hotwired your nervous system. And this is called the sympathetic nervous system being shocked and interrupted. And there's this process that's called neuroplasticity, where the mind turns into what we call a magician. So here's what you do whenever your punches stop flowing and you can't mimic what you were doing in training camp. This is the number one thing. Remember exactly how good your footwork was. And that footwork will help you feel back at home and comfortable. Now, how good was your defense on a scale of 1 to 10? Did you have real insecurities about your defense when you went into that fight? Or did you feel like you were buttoned up? You see, that's checklist number 2. And the third thing is, how fluent was your combinations? Were you throwing combinations in those pads? When you shadow box, can you put together an 8-punch to 10-punch combination? Could you do that? You see, because that's what you're actually capable of doing. But when you don't keep that mindset locked on just muscle memory. See, muscle memory is your abilities to do something, but the nervous system actually is the key to unlock that stuff when you need it. Now, have you asked yourself, have I really hotwired my nervous system to my skill set? Because if you have not, then that's exactly what you're dealing with. But how do you go about doing this? First, you get yourself into a comfort zone and you start practicing things like your footwork under duress. And when you're doing this under duress, that means you're not going to feel confidence when you're actually going through that process. It's going to feel like shit, to be honest. But the actual outcome of it is whenever you're in a pressure situation, you won't feel like someone's handcuffed you and your coach has to tell you to throw the jab, throw more punches, let your hands go. If you're tired of hearing that, then it's all about doing these things. These are the things that unlock you. And if you don't have that process, I think it was 15 years ago, I decided to stop being a victim to the game, meaning leaving things that I didn't really understand off the table and sweeping them under the rug. So I started really paying attention to my coach's process. It was about having what we call compensatory control, having a process of what you do every day the exact same way so you can actually get the maximize what you're going to get out of that drill, that your skills are actually going to be cemented. When you're in the ring and that guy's coming at you and he's bringing that smoke, you understand how to get comfortable, just like Cassius Clay, and put hands on him. I did this, and what I did is put the link down below in the description so that you can take this and apply it to yourself. Footwork that makes you feel bold when you're moving forward. And it also aligns your mechanics to throw more punches. And not only throw them, but you'll feel comfortable as a mother. Shut your mouth when you do it. And if that is what you feel like could work for you, what you do is go directly down into the description, click that link, go in there, start applying it. And then when you have your next fight, let him be the one that's nervous nearly, that can't let his hands go, because you're bringing the smoke. Because not only does it help you let your hands go, but it positions you to fight against any style. I mean, the styles that got you at bar and bay and the ones that have you trying to block and defend. you start putting them on their heels and pushing them backwards. And if that's what you want to do, then that's how you go about it. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. I just dropped the link in the comment boxes for you guys so that you can have control over your nervous system and you can kick ass and take names. So, no matter what you do, save this video to refer back to. And like always, follow for more and hit the notification bell. But to be a finisher, you gotta use the finishing program. That is what's gonna separate you from the rest of everybody. See you soon. Type finisher.